All right, you guys, continuing with our summer of curriculum reviews, I've got Grammar and Punctuation by Evan-Moor, grade 2, coming up today. So I'm going to flip around the camera and give you guys a look inside. All right, you guys, so this is the Skills Sharpeners Grammar and Punctuation from Evan-Moor. There is another one that I believe goes for a full year. I'll talk more about that as I dive in. I just didn't want to forget to mention that it's a Skills Sharpeners. So I will do a full flip through of this book, and then at the end of the flip through, I'll go back and walk you guys through what an actual week looks like so you can see what I mentioned in the review. Now, when you open it, you get your table of contents, and then you can see that there's an answer key in the very back. So this book is $7.18 on Amazon right now at the time of filming, or it is $8.49 at Christian Book. Now, at the time of filming, Christian Book is going to be having a sale coming up where you get $25 off of $125. It's a homeschool sale. So I believe that ends at the end of July, if I remember correctly. So I will link both of them down below in the description bar. Make sure that you take advantage of that sale if you are still looking for your curriculum and maybe books and just regular gifts. Christian Book is amazing, you guys. This video is not sponsored by them. I just love them. So moving on, you get 15 lessons that are 8 pages each. So you can go as fast or as slow as you want to. Now, each lesson will cover a grammar concept and a punctuation concept. The grammar concepts covered are singular and plural nouns, irregular plural nouns, adjectives, verbs, personal pronouns, comparative and superlative adjectives, adverbs, past, present, and future tense, prepositions, reflexive nouns, collective nouns, complete sentences, and compound sentences. So let's talk about what a lesson is actually going to look like. So like I mentioned earlier, this has 8 pages per lesson. So the first page will have a story and then your grammar and punctuation rules and a handful of questions related to the rules, as well as a concept section located at the top corner of the page. And pages 2 and 3, your child will cover their grammar rule a little further and practice it through answering questions. Then pages 4 and 5, your child will cover their punctuation rule for the week a little further, as well as some grammar fun with some questions on it. And at the top of each corner are skills for your child to focus on. Page 6 will be all about application, and this will basically be where they give your child incorrect sentences that they need to fix. And then page 7 will be on punctuation fun. The activities for this are going to be different every week. And then lastly, page 8 is going to be a review session. So they're basically going to be reviewing everything that they have learned in that lesson. Now, in the back of the book, there is a language handbook. So they're basically getting definitions of all of their grammar terms and how to use them, as well as a punctuation rundown of the types of punctuation that they learned, when you use it, and then there's an answer key in the very back. All right, so I went back to the very start of the book so we can slowly walk through what your child would actually be doing for the week so you guys can get a more in-depth view. So it's going to start with reading a story, and then you're going to read the rules of what your grammar is for this week. So this week they're going to be working on singular and plural nouns. And then your child is going to go in and fill out how many singular nouns there were by matching the colors, and then how many plural nouns there were. Then every sentence has an end punctuation. So right here, they're going to be answering how many exclamation points can you find in the story, how many question marks, how many periods, and then at the top corner, there are concepts to know. Now, the next day or lesson is going to be on your grammar rule. So you're going to have singular and plural nouns, and it's going to go over what those are and when it's appropriate to use it. Read the sentence, look at the underlined noun, then circle singular or plural to tell about it. So it's going to give you a sentence, and you're going to circle which one is most appropriate, and then you're going to fill in some questions. This one is going to be grammar practice continued. So you're going to now make it plural. So this is what singular looks like. This is how you would change it to plural. They're going to give you a fill in the blank sentence. They're going to give you the singular noun below it, and you're going to go in and put the plural one on the line. Now the next pages is going to be punctuation rule and grammar fun. So the punctuation rule, it's going to say every sentence has end punctuation or an end mark. And then it's going to give you information on when you would use which. And then down here, you're going to read the sentence and circle which punctuation mark is correct. So it's going to give you a sentence, and your child will circle which one is appropriate for that sentence. Now the grammar fun, this is going to be a different activity every week. And at the top right here, it goes over skills that they want your child to master. So it says, look at the foods to choose from and read the clues. Choose 2 foods that each person will pack for lunch, then write the plural forms of the foods on the list. Last, draw the foods in the lunchbox. So your child will go down and fill out this section and then draw the food if they want to anyway. I know sometimes kids don't want to draw, even if they like drawing. It's like the weirdest thing. So now the next page is going to be all about application. So it says, write it right. The sentences have singular and plural noun errors. Read each sentence, then write the sentence correctly. So it gives your child a list of sentences. They need to see what is incorrect about that sentence, fix it, and then write it on the line below. And then down here it says read the sentence, then write the correct end punctuation. So it gives them a list of sentences, and then they have to just recall from memory what the punctuation marks that they learned for the week are and fill it in. All right, the next page is punctuation fun. It says, what's the punctuation? Look at the end mark, then read the sentence. Does the sentence match with the end mark? Circle yes or no. So here's their punctuation, here's the sentence, and then they're going to either put yes or no that this is correct for that sentence. And then the very last page is going to be their review of everything that they have learned this week. So it says circle the singular nouns, underline the plural nouns. And then the next one says read the word, then write the plural form of the singular noun. And then write period, question mark, or exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. So they'll fill that out. One of the good things about this book is the lessons are quick, short, to the point. You guys know that I love that. It's also a very reasonably priced book. Those are the pros. As far as the cons, like I said, this is only 15 lessons. It's not going to last the entire year, which is a little bit of a bummer, but you know, what do you want for $8? There is another one that I'm hoping to get that I believe goes all throughout the year. So we might either use this as practice, or we'll just use this as our grammar and punctuation curriculum for the beginning of the year. And then once she has worked her way through all of the lessons, then we'll get the other book. Now that's the end of the flip through. I'm going to turn on the camera. Alright you guys, so that is the end of the flip through. I hope that you enjoyed seeing inside. If you have used this before, let us know down below what you thought of it. If you are interested in using this, let me know that too. I would love to know if getting a full flip through of this helped you guys in any way. I think that this is going to be a really good fit for my daughter, and I'm really excited to have something that is straight to the point for her and that I feel like she can grow in this year. Like I mentioned, I will have to pick up another one at some point, but I think that this is a good starting point for her. This is linked down below in the description bar, so if you want to check it out, then make sure that you head over to that link. If you do purchase it, I do get a small commission from your purchase. It doesn't change your price or anything. It just helps me to be able to buy curriculum so I can review for you guys and support our homeschooling journey, which I totally appreciate. So don't forget to check back next week for more curriculum reviews. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, and I will see you guys again later. Bye.